Hi, this is Soul Gazer. So today I got a review for this thing. Before I get into it, look at this box. This is how it came in. I got this at Under Armour, and if you buy from Under Armour, you notice that they don't ship their sneakers in boxes anymore. It's now shipped in a stupid poly bag, and this is the end result. I'm extremely pissed off at this quality, but unfortunately I can't return this one because I can't find this anywhere. This was supposed to be a happy unboxing. Look at that. Like, what the heck? Even this is like messed up. Like, really? So bummed out. And let's look at this sneaker. So this one is DS, still untied, but I did try this side on. I did get another one. What's the other one? The gray one? Gray or black? That didn't come together. It only came with one sneaker. I ordered both of them. So I'm not sure when that other one's coming in. But Big Bird? I remember watching Sesame Street, but I don't remember much. I think there's like a whole bunch of new characters in there now. And one of the few characters I remember. Big Bird, the garbage can one, Elmo, and Cookie Monster. I think I remember most of the classic characters. Honestly, I don't really care for Sesame Street collab because I don't care for that show that much. Maybe if I had a kid, maybe I do, but since I don't. I used to watch Sesame Street when I was little, but it wasn't enough for me to like really appreciate this collab, but I don't know, it's a cool change. It's like a really big collab for the first time for Curry brand, so I think that's a good thing. Or even with any Curry line, I don't remember having a big collab. I know there's like collab with small brand for like one shoe or one colorway, but nothing this big. Let's look at this upper first. Just like before, it's a fabric upper, but unlike the older one, it has these like different patterns to it now. Before it was like perforation was one fabric, and then they'll have like separate panels for reinforcement and stuff. But this one has like multi-layer, it's like ribbons woven together into different layers. Definitely unique. And because of that, it's very flexible. Like Curry 4, 5, even 6, the toe box area were very stiff. But this one is a lot more flexible. And for me, someone that likes this part to be flexible, this works really well. They do feel durable too, and a little bit rough on the surface. It's not smooth at all. So if you wear this on like dusty day, like strong wind with gust or something, the dust will collect in here pretty fast and it will be hard to get out. So don't go to beach with this. It's basketball shoes, so you should have been going there anyway, but stay away from it just in case. One piece upper up to about the heel. This part is a little bit molded. It's like felt fabric. Curry logo is embroidered, and piping around here is in gold, like a fake leather, or no, like almost like ballistic material, something like that for reinforcement. Nice waves. I really like this design right here. I'm not sure if it has any functions to it, but I like this shape. Very stiff around the heel part. Higher up backside. There is no pull tab, which is not my favorite. I always like pull tab, but this one doesn't have it. And curves out. And around the throat and tongue area, this is more of what Under Armour are traditionally doing. With like these layer of knit fabrics and a little extra detail. Curry brand embroidered was, what would this be, like a fake snake pattern. And the lace is in yellow, and I think this is gray or tea, like bluish gray for the dots. And the loop, it has red line to it. Kind of reminds me of old Yeezys. That pull tab had these lines. You know, the ones that you look at it and count to see if they're real Yeezys or not. Kind of reminds me of that right here. And this is pretty high. Like if you have it like this, it looks like the tongue is like normal height, but if you pull it out, it gets pretty high. I say Sesame Street on both sides. And let's look at the lace tip. Curry. Curry. Same thing here. Miso is flow cushion. I'm not sure if you experienced flow already, but this is definitely one of my favorite cushion for Under Armour. Same pattern as usual. This part is, I think, airbrushed and splattered. And the back is all white. I hope they'll come up with different color outsole this season. Last season, all the flow cushions were white, and I walk on the street with these, so I prefer it to be like a little bit darker. I'm not sure if you've been to San Francisco, but San Francisco streets are pretty filthy. So I'd rather have it something darker. And Under Armour logo and Curry autograph. This is the only location. No, never mind. There's one more location. Here's the Under Armour logo and Under Armour logo. There's two. The pattern for the outsole feels pretty similar to the last season's model. As far as the weight goes, they're pretty light. It feels lighter than last season's model, Curry 8. This feels a little bit lighter than that. Maybe because of the upper material. I think this is a really thin material. Yeah, it's a very interesting material, or construction of the materials. Let's look at the paddings. There is lining all the way throughout. Little cushioning around here too. And a little bit of cushion. Some cushion. This part, the inside, there's no cushion, so this part is pretty stiff. It's pretty hard and thin. Little padding around the opening throughout, like this whole area, there's padding. But like the bottom part, there's no, like this area, there is no padding at all. It's pretty stiff from inside. I personally like the separate it. It opens pretty wide. I have a wide feet, and because this is more of a traditional tongue and throat, it opens pretty wide. But the problem for me is not the opening, it's right here. This area is pretty thin. When I have my feet in the shoe, this part does feel pretty tight. Even if I open this a little bit more, it still feels pretty tight. So this is 11.5, which is my typical size for curry for a little while. It's this curve right here. The way that curves in makes this spot a little bit more tighter on both sides. And because I have wide feet, it makes this part a little bit tighter. The opening right here, because it's soft around the toe box area, I prefer it to be a little bit more rounder, but this feels pretty good. But in like overall feel, it feels a little tight around here. I think once I break in, it'll get a little more comfortable. But for now, this part feels a little tight. It kind of reminds me of like Kyrie or Freak One or one of those models, like a performance shoes. And that's mostly due to this piece. If this piece was like something that was a little more flexible, this could expand a little bit more, almost like Curry 8. It's a knit, so it expands. But because this is a woven fabric that doesn't stretch at all, it locks this spot. So no matter what, like no matter how much I open this width wouldn't change. So that's why I don't like this part that much. But the way that it fits in my feet, the way that it feels, I like it. Do I like this color? Not so much. I do like the yellow part. It'll go well with the Warriors jersey. Pink is a little bit harder for me to match. I don't have anything in this type of pink, so it'll be a little bit harder, but I'm definitely gonna wear this to the game soon. Anyways, what do you think about this sneaker? I guess supply is really low on these because I purchased it right after it released online, and they only had a couple sizes left. This one and like some smaller size. Luckily, they have my size, but yeah. Hopefully, these will release in other locations too, like outside of Under Armour, because Foot Locker was supposed to have these too, and also Finish Line. Neither one of them had it on the release date, and it was missing from their release date. Under Armour tends to do that often. They'll put in the release date and they cancel at the last minute. That's pretty common for them, but hopefully the next colorways are going to be easier. And also, I hope they have better colorways for this season, because as far as the shape goes, I kind of like it. Do you like this shape? Let me know in the comment below. I think on screen you're looking at me wearing it on the street. Hopefully it looks good. I'm recording this part before the first shot, so hopefully it looks good, and hopefully it's sunny too. I did have jersey comparison coming soon, so please look forward to that. I think I'm releasing this on Thanksgiving or the day before Thanksgiving, somewhere around there. I'm trying to do a couple more videos during the Thanksgiving weekend and some more during the holiday season, so please look forward to them. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please press that subscribe button and also press that like button too. Appreciate your support and see you next time.